Go ahead, Elizabeth.
Oof, big night tonight. You've been on a journey to get to this stage and join the WNBA sisterhood. Who is a player that, if you could choose, you would want to play with this summer?
Angel Reese. Angel Reese is a role model to me. She is one of one. The way she carries herself and drowns out all the noise while remaining unapologetically Angel. That is the goal right there. And, she's talked about maintaining that same motor both on and off the court, throwing all of her energy into her business ventures that she does. And that's that same hustle that we see when she's chasing rebounds in the paint.
Yeah.
And, to do all that as a rookie, that's just beyond inspiring. She's like my mood board, come to life, if you will.
I like it. I mean, she is a star in this league, and the game is better for having her in it. Have you thought about what you're going to say when that interaction happens?
Wow. I wish that I could sit here and tell you that I'd be a poised young lady. But she actually came and gave a talk at my school one year, and to be really honest with you, I can't tell you a word she said. I just couldn't hear her over the sounds of my internal screams. Just like one big loud scream, just on a loop the entire time. So yeah, I'm not super optimistic about keeping my cool. But I would love to ask for a jersey or a signature or something, though. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll be absolutely fine.
Thank you.
On another note, the league is at a fascinating growth point right now with viewership skyrocketing. How much of the WNBA did you watch growing up? And does the history of the game inform at all where you want to land?
Okay. Confession time. I've probably watched Game 5 of the 2016 finals 100 times. Sparks and Lynx, that matchup was incredible. Just legends everywhere. When Maya Moore hit that turnaround, I legitimately fell off of my couch. And then Nneka swatted by Sil, but gets it back and puts it through off one foot. Iconic. I've been chasing a moment like that at the highest level my whole life.
The spotlight has definitely been on women's sports these last years. How much do you think that on-court rivalries play a factor in the growth of the league? And do you think that these storylines are good for the game?
Oh, I love the way that stories are being told right now. And I think that has fueled those rivalries that you're talking about. Look at Angel and Caitlin. They faced off in the national championship in college, and their fans have followed them to the WNBA. Every matchup between those two is must-see TV. And the Fever and Sky have two of the hottest tickets in the sport right now. And when the Aces and Liberty assembled all that star power a couple years back, every matchup between them was called the Battle of the Super Teams, just pulling in huge ratings, huge numbers. And my grandma wouldn't be able to follow anything that was happening on the court. But I'll tell you, she knows all the tea. She definitely knows all the tea. And I think all these rivalries are just another entry point for the fans.
Yeah, totally agree there. Unfortunately, you just missed sharing the court with the WNBA's all-time leading scorer, Diana Taurasi, who played in the league from 2004 to 2024. She brought a ton of that spice you were talking about for so long. Now, what part of her legacy speaks to you the most?
DT is a 3-time WNBA champion, a 3-time NCAA champion, 6 golds with Team USA. I mean, So much of legacy is beyond your individual stats, but what you accomplished as a team. And her success is undeniable. She is synonymous with winning and forever will be. Honestly, how could you wish for anything more than that?
True, true, true. For the fans who might not know you yet, what do they need to know, either on or off the court?
Well, being a professional athlete is about more than just buckets. You play like Paige on the court, but you can make an impact like Tamika Catchings or swing cash off of it. And it's so important for me to show up in the community, for me to be a role model for all these young girls and boys to look up to. I want to be a regular at the local coffee shop. I want to run a basketball camp locally every off season. When a team is drafting me, I want them to know that I plan on representing my city every moment I'm awake.
I heard that. Okay, so I want to shift gears quickly for a couple of rapid-fire questions so new fans can get to know you. First, when it comes to a city, do you prefer a bigger metropolis vibe or a smaller, more intimate one?
Oh, for as long as I can remember, I have wanted to be on the biggest stage possible.
Oh.
And in my mind, that extends beyond the arena. I want a crowd everywhere I walk, team billboards up all over, restaurants open late so I can snag a bite after game night wraps up. I love the hum of a big city. I love it. The pulse of the people. I feed off of that energy. So, big city.
Let's keep this one easy. Favorite color?
Ooh, purple. It's got this royal vibe, like this air of importance. And every time I rock something in that color, it fills me with confidence. And when you think about the WNBA, you think Lisa Leslie, Brittany Griner, Chicha Penachero. A lot of legacy in that color.
That's right.
Know what I mean?
How about this? On a day when you've got nothing scheduled and you can just relax on the couch, what is your go-to cheat meal?
Oh. Tacos. Zero hesitation. Final answer. They're honestly the perfect vehicle for protein. You can just mix and match depending on the vibe of the day. Any meal of the day, you can eat on the go. Super versatile.
True.
Kind of like I am on the court. Trying and failing to keep it professional up here.
Okay, I'm definitely not trying to get you in trouble. Okay, let's bring it on back to basketball. Let me ask you, does it matter to you where you're selected in the draft order?
I didn't get to this podium by being mediocre. I'm not saying this to sound cocky, but that's just a matter of fact. Club, high school, college, everything was a battle to get to this spot, to put my hard work on display at the highest level of competition. So I'd be lying if I said that it didn't matter to me, because I've risen to every challenge I faced. Put me on any team, and I will put everything I am into creating a winning culture because, well, that's just what I do.
All right. Thank you.
Spooky, hilarious, crazy, scary. Spooky, hilarious, crazy, scary. Spooky, hilarious, crazy.
It's the WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody.
And tonight we've got the Los Angeles Sparks playing again.
Hey, when you come to play the Valkyries, you know the crowd is going to be heavily involved the whole way through.
Nothing like the traditional SoCal-NorCal rivalry. The upstart New Valkyries welcoming in one of the glamour franchises in the W, the LA Sparks, as they start up this rivalry.
And so for Los Angeles, this is the first of 4 games they'll play this season against Golden State.
Here's Queen. chance shot. Can't get the layup.
Well, after a great career in Europe, at the age of 31, Julie Van Loo made her WNBA debut in 2024.
And the experienced rookie Van Loo had a strong season for the Mystics, leading the team in assists, playing in all 40 games.
Coach has always told me that if you battle for offensive rebounds, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on the follow, just like she got there.
Hayes, defended by Van Loo.
Left side, Hayes. 5 to shoot. Here's Burton. And no good. Her first shot of the game, missing.
Pass to Van Loo.
Down low. And stolen by Hayes. Out to the left wing. It's stolen by Queen. Left side, Plum.
Outside for Van Loo.
Stevens. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call. And here's Burton.
Outside Billings.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter.
Kicks it out to Thornton.
And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. To the middle. Here's Queen. And that comes off the assist by De'Erica Hamby.
Effective moving the ball from the front court. Hamby's a willing passer.
And it's the Valkyries' ball.
Searching for their first points of the game. Here's Hayes. And she drops in the layup off glass.
The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
To the paint, Makira. It's good.
The first Commissioner's Cup was back in 2021. Seattle Storm won the inaugural version.
And Brianna Stewart, the first MVP of the Commissioner's Cup championship game. The WNBA introducing the second competition to give the regular season a little extra spice.
Remaining in the first 2 minutes.
That's good, and that's her fourth basket of the game. She's a strong 4 for 6.
Yeah, she's played an important role in her offense today, and really without her, they might not have the lead right now.
Pass to Fagbenle.
And how about the journey of Temi Fagbenle? Was out of the WNBA from 2019 to 2023.
Played in Europe for those years, winning titles in 3 countries, Spain, Italy, and England. Came back to the United States with the Fever in 2024 and was selected by Golden State in the expansion draft.
To the inside. Now here is Queen.
Jackson outside.
Shot from the wing, and the jumper is good.
The story here in the early stages is how well they've been shooting the ball.
An outstanding percentage. Look, this is how you want to start a ball game, am I right?
Yeah, it just sets a tone.
Here's Willie.
Nakura. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And the first one falls.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Burton. Billings. It's stolen by De'Erica Hamby. Queen misses. Now Burton. And here is Thornton.
Defended by Van Loo.
Inside. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
After going scoreless in the first, she's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Now about 10 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Outside Brink. Pass to Van Loo.
three-pointer. One up, one down. She makes her first shot in this game. It's Burton. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game. To the paint. Here's Finlay. And there's the 3-second violation.
Just a total loss of concentration right there.
Yeah, this game could turn even more sour on them if those are the kinds of mistakes they're going to make.
Need better focus.
And so that's the end of the first half. Sparks ahead, up by 15. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
45.
Hello and welcome back. Third quarter just about to get going and what has been a runaway of a game so far. Queen with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Her decision-making simply flawless today. Nothing but quality shots from her in the first half. She wasn't forcing anything.
Yeah, but I think here in the second half, they may want her to be a little more assertive and start taking more shots, even the tough ones.
Yes, it's good.
She's their go-to scorer, and when she shoots the ball like she has today, that is what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Pass to Fagbenley. Hayes. For three, Kayla Thornton. Hamby grabs the miss. And it's the Sparks ball to the middle. Here's Queen. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Kelsey Plum.
It's pretty impressive watching Kelsey Plum run the offense like this. She has a gift for spotting open teammates.
Pass to Fagbenley. Now Hayes. Picked by Fagbenley. Kicks it out to Thornton. And out of bounds, the Sparks will take it.
Just didn't make the catch. I mean, she must have thought the ball was going somewhere else.
Well, it wasn't an easy start to the career of Kelsey Plum, but she's made serious strides.
Well, she goes first overall in 2017, scores about 9 points per game her first 3 seasons, tears her Achilles, misses 2020, but then after that injury, a perennial all-star scoring about 18 per contest.
Pass to Hayes. Azarae Stevens with the block.
Because of Stevens' competitive drive, she doesn't want to allow any easy buckets.
Al Vanley.
And here's Plum. 6 on the shot clock to the inside. Akira, and she lays it straight in.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely, the defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passer.
Pass to Hayes. Now here is Thornton. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
It's been a cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots.
Now Burton. Billings. Outside Hayes. Kelsey Plum with a steal. Queen, shot is good.
And it's pretty hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the stats monitor, there's a stark discrepancy. When you look at the assist column, and you see that difference as far as fluidity in their respective offenses, too.
Timeout called here by the Valkyries.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Here's Willie.
2 minutes.
Pass to Billings. Just 5 on the clock. Drills the three-pointer.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there. Credit the D there. Got in her face, got her hands up, made sure she was not comfortable on the release.
Yeah, stayed very tight on her. Didn't allow her the space she needed to get a good shot off. I just love that effort.
And Azarae Stevens picks up the foul. That's your 4th foul of the contest. The Sparks making a switch here.
On the court.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the 3rd quarter play now. Just 5 to shoot.
Outside Billings.
Zandelasini off the mark there with the 3.
Surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, she usually devours those wide open opportunities.
And the shot goes in.
That's a part of Jackson's game that could take her to the next level. I think it's on the way.
Here's Willie.
7 points in the game.
Valkyries with another miss.
Now here is Queen. Covered by Thornton. Queen, shot is good.
And now we see them really working it inside.
Yeah, getting quality looks around the rim. That's fueling this run.
Outside Hayes.
Here's Willie.
From 11 feet away, and she connects with the jumper. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. Here's Queen, and she makes that one.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it seems like it's come from inside the paint. Buckle up on defense.
Yeah, it's time to collapse down and make them shoot jumpers.
Here's Willie.
9 points in the game. Down low. And that one's good. Billings.
Give an assist there, not for a pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed her up and really just made that layup possible.
And as we conclude the 3rd quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one. Welcome back, 4th quarter.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Plum. Stolen by Kayla Thornton. Outside Hayes. To the middle. Here's Billings. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. She remains perfect.
Great job spotting her teammate near the bucket and firing the pass in there. A nice play to get a hand to that pass and tip it out of bounds.
She was just a hair away from coming up with the steal there. Good effort.
Basket good.
Well, that's just Stevens playing big right there. My goodness.
We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Pass to Fagbenle. Over Stevens. Fagbenle can't hit.
We don't see that too often. Plenty of space, and she whips on an open jumper.
To the inside. Here's Queen.
And that one comes off the assist by Van Loo.
She's made the most of her chances, hasn't she? She needs to keep on working to get these good looks.
Now Burton. Back to Hayes.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And looking at the last couple of WNBA champions, seems like we're in the super team era, fellas.
Yeah, I mean, New York and Las Vegas went with super high-end talent, and they've won the last few titles.
Yeah, it takes stars taking a little less to play together. That's the big key of it. But if you have 3 of the top 15 or so players, I mean, you have got a great chance to win it all.
Thornton outside. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
It's turning into a 3-point contest.
To the paint. And the layup is good.
They've been able to depend on her offense all game, guys. She's just not wasting any chances, any shots she's had.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the ball game, I got an idea. Just keep getting her the basketball.
Pick by Fagbenle.
Burton gets the bucket.
I admire Hayes' vision. I mean, she's pretty much aware and alert of everything happening on the court.
Kelsey Plum drives in. Here's Queen, and she uses the glass on the layup.
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but they do keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian.
Outside Hayes. Here's Fab Bentley. And it's Golden State, another one.
This had come earlier. They might have been able to get back into it.
100%. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
Yeah, where was this earlier?
Inside, Akira. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Kelsey Plum.
That's the type of lead pass we've really come to expect from her.
Now Burton. Pass to Hayes. Puts up a three. Good on the three-point shot.
Getting great lift on her shot. Hayes can really drain them from three.
And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
They've got to be happy with the effort, the result, the outcome. Great night.
W is a W. Now here is Queen.
It's stolen by Fagbenle.
And so it's the Sparks taking care of business in this one. And this one was all over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, but they never got it.
Yeah, I mean, they rolled to this one. They made it look...
And I can't even hide, 'cause I was on the ride. I've been riddled with problems since I was a toddler. Pride